Welcome to the bold analysis, ladies and gentlemen. The voters register is out, and from the numbers that are there, 39% are youth. Out of the 22 million, that shows that around 9 million are young people. And the youth here we are talking about between age 18 to 34. That shows out of the 9 million, 3 million voters are new voters, because most probably the people who are registered in the mass voter registration between 2017 to 2022 are 3 million. So those are first time voters. A mixture of people who are excited about voting for the first time, but I don't see a very big bait for someone to be excited. Secondly, this is also the population of young people that to some extent have been affected by what they perceive as underperformance of Jubilee 2. So this is a voting constituency that, again, according to the way political messaging and the candidates have been performing, it's aligned towards William Samoei Ruto. Now in this video, having looked at the register, I wanted us to go straight to some 5 things. And this will be 5 strategies that Raila Odinga would employ to seal the August 9th win. Looking back at 2013 and 2017, Raila Odinga is making his 5th and last attempt for the presidency. Many people will tell you that Raila's fan base is a bit fatigued and exhausted, and there's a sense of hopelessness that maybe Raila will not become president. But they will tell you we just want Raila to be president, even if it is president for 2 days. That also indicates to the kind of understanding that they want. Raila Odinga only needs free and fair election. Just that. So I will try to align my strategy on building on free and fair election, but from that, what do you think should be done, learning from the 2017 experience and 2013 to get things done? Kindly subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and also give us your feedback. What do you think Raila should do, guys? What do you think? Now, in my analysis, I mentioned about the arrangements at IBC. And there is something that Raila Odinga must give a lot of attention: polling station funding. IBC has its staff, political parties have the agents and the observers. The agents must be facilitated well, and not facilitated. Raila Odinga must make sure that they place agents in each and every polling station. Out of the 44, I think there are 46, out of the 46,000 polling station, at least, I know it's not possible to have agents in all, but at least 42,000 polling station. Let me give you a very wild argument here. And I've always had this argument in my offline analysis with some of our friends in this channel. That do you know that out of 44,000 polling station, if someone only takes 10 votes from 40,000 polling station, that's 400,000. That is 400,000. Or out of 44, someone only targets 20,000, and out of 20,000, anaongeza 10,000 votes in each of 20. That's already 200,000. This is very critical because vote yenye naongeza si vote ilipigwa. So it's a vote that is being added from the moons. But according to IBC, there's the contestation of the both digital and manual register. I hope that will be settled on Wednesday. But the results at the polling station are final. And what should be done is whatever is announced there, the presiding officer shows the agents, All the agents have the figures. And I've always said that political parties, I think, they don't even need to invest in a very sophisticated, highly technology tallying center. No. You just need to have agents in all polling stations and with phones. So, akitangaza hivi unatuma, just through that. That one is just enough. And I can tell you, the voting will be done by 8 p.m. in the night. Exit poll will be telling how exactly Kenyans have voted. But then that is on the election day. However, I have noted what I can call community mobilization models. Community mobilization models is something that is happening in Meru. Look at this.
Ambao hawangezaliwa na kuitwa manjina bila meaning. Zina Raila inamaanisha Reliable African Intellectual Liberation Act. Amolo inamaanisha Institute Mobilizer of Legislative Order.
Anasema
nirudie.
Pole.
Haya, Raila inamaanisha Reliable African Intellectual Liberation Act. Wonderful. Amolo inamaanisha Institute Mobilizer of Legislative Order. Ondringa inamaanisha Offer Dedicated Inspiration for National Growth and Accountability. Na nchini ya Ruto inamaanisha Wrong Unacceptable Traitors Organization. Na UNDA inamaanisha ni number plate ya tukutuku Uganda. Wakenya hoi! Ile slogan nimeleta ya leo inaitwa BMW. Maanake Baba must win. Baba must win. Baba must win. Sasa tuko na sababu mingi sana ya kusupport Raila. Ya kwanza, yeye ndiye ako na kitu ambaye inaitwa local and international political goodwill. Ambapo kuwa akimaliza kuapa hivi na kuweka Biblia chini, uchumi wa nchi ya Kenya itakuwa imerikaba na 50%. Kwa sababu mikora wote wataanza kurudisha ile mali wameiva hata kabla hawajafikiwa. Kweli. Wakenya hoye. Kulingana na desturi ya wanadamu, familia utengenezwa na baba na mama. Baba na mama. Hiyo ingine ya mwanaume na mwanaume ni ya masoga. Wakenya hoye. Kwa hivyo sisi tunasema president wetu ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga. Naibu wa rais ni Martha Wangari Karua. Martha Wangari Karua. Waziri mkuu ni Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. Nataka nikitaja kitu uniambia kama analia ama ali. Watu wote ambao wana support Ruto wanalia ama wali? Wanalia. Bonziri analia. Kabogo analia. Kuria analia. Mutua analia. Kalole analia.
Nitatoa CBC tomorrow, nitapunguza bei ya maziwa tomorrow, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. There is a lot of mainstream. The manifesto is mainstream, but at the community level it's time for people to go and tell the people in the villages that look here, if Azimio or if Kenya Kwanza is going to be elected in government, we are going to make that road from there to here at community level. You identify the problem. If you go to Machakos or rather Ukambani, the problem is water. You must identify yourself to that problem of water. I understand that with the blessings of provincial administration under the office of the president, the chiefs barazas have been going on, and I've realized that nowadays they are really politicized. Yeah? They can have that, the church models, perhaps find the women groups. So long as it's at community level, it's going to help work out well. In the light of what is in the register, I think bottom up I've always mentioned in this channel that bottom up have bypassed the middle class. And there has been people are obsessed by people at the bottom. Okay, fine. I am one person who I get that, but I don't appreciate it in the fact that where is the middle class? So hapo bottom up huo mtu katikati amepitwa. While you can see the voting register has over 11 million, over 10 million people above 34 years. These are people that can listen. These are people that are sound. These are not first-time voters. These are not first-time voters. And someone who voted for Raila in 2007, perhaps voted for Uhuru in 2013, voted for Uhuru in 2017, it's very easy to convince that person that this time round, it's Raila Odinga. So the messaging should also target the middle class. There is obsession on the youth, the kind of music that they're playing in the rallies it's more of a youth. While there are different wings that can youth, I have a feeling that the obsession about the youth should be neutralized, or rather there should be an average approach so that even the middle class is addressed well. Kama ni mama mboga, mtu ambaye ananunua mboga kwa mama mboga ni huyo mwalimu. Yes. If it is about bodaboda, mtu anabebwa na bodaboda from town to home, ni huyo mtu anafanya hapo. Is a bit of a middle class person. So guys, I can also look at this, but I am so I'm also seeing something on media engagement. A situation where someone goes to mainstream to invited for an interview and honestly is totally green on the position of the presidential candidate on certain issues. You'll be like, that can only be answered by my party leader. When you get I find those statements a bit not very comfortable, because they are not in tandem with what exactly is happening. Now, because of structured media engagements are very critical at this time, Kenyans are so keen, and I can tell you that apart from IBC and political parties, Kenyans are really believing what media is saying. So if you go to an interview, whatever you say in that interview, Kenyans take it at a test. Sometimes they don't. People who don't understand the consumption of the concept of consumption of media will always see the person being interviewed there, John Badi there or Jonet Mohammed there, as not as ODM but see a citizen. When he walks out the next day, like, citizen ilisema hii. So you should get, these people should understand what is the position of Azimio la Umoja on CBC. What is the position of Azimio la Umoja on electronic or digital or electronic register, so that they be in a position to communicate when they have those structured media engagements. They should have the presidential positions. Not someone only goes there and start giving his own opinions, and when he's asked about something, he cannot answer, because now the focus is on the media, especially after the presidential debate. The media is going to get a lot of traction and a lot of attention, and also people are waiting to see how are they behaving. So I think those 5 in the next 40 days to the general election, in my understanding, is a good take for Raila Odinga team. I'm saying this because I realized today there was an Azimio la Umoja meeting. Perhaps it was on party zoning because they were to drop some candidates, and of course we shall find out. And also I think they are also discussing issues on the party list that is supposed to be at IBC.